Ladies and fictional men, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and if you know, hey, I'm Hookah. Today's video is actually going to be an unhaul because I'm going to university this year and I want to take majority of my books with me, well, for ones I haven't read. And I also did a haul a couple of videos back, or a few videos back, and I still have not put them on my bookshelf. Look, they're still in two separate piles on the floor. So I did a huge purge and have chosen books I want to get rid of, which are these ones here. I'm not going to take them off the shelf because I'm a weakling. The reason why I'm getting rid of these books is, one, because I've read the majority of them. Two, I just don't want them anymore. And three, at the time of buying them, I was planning to read them, but now I don't really want to. Starting with my Unhaul trilogy. I've already read them. I only liked the first one and last one. Got this one with my first ever paycheck. It's a hardcover. I don't know what else. Oh, this follows Mo and his daughter. Is it Maggie or Maggie? Maggie. And they both have the ability to read, so whatever they read, something from that book will come into our world and something from our world will go into theirs. So yeah, I finished the trilogy. I liked it, but it's not like one to be honest, it's my own fault. Well, not really, I watched it with my dad. We watched the film first, but I didn't know it was a book, so I'm gonna get rid of this. I'm gonna get rid of my Unhaul trilogy. Then next one is The Resident by David Jackson, which is a thriller where the protagonist is actually the serial killer. In this case, it's Thomas Bergen, who, after killing, I think it's his parents, I'm not quite sure. I can't exactly remember. I really did enjoy it. So after he killed people, the police are after him. So he escaped, and then he found I think abandoned house and got in the attic or something. Yeah, an abandoned house at the end of a terrace on a quiet street, and then he goes in the attic, and then through there he realizes that he can, basically all the lofts are connected in this row of houses, and he has access to all of the houses through the attic, and he's also schizophrenic. And what's really cool, hold on, let's see if I can find it. Yeah. In the book, the italics is the voice in his head talking to him, which I liked. I do like this book. I'm just not going to read it again. I'm not the sort of reader that I can reread books unless I really, really like them. Speaking of a book I really, really like. Honestly, one of my favourites, Wonder. But I just don't want it anymore. And it follows August, who I think he has a lot of things wrong with him. And his face doesn't look normal, for lack of a better word, so he always wears an astronaut helmet. And this book is not only in his point of view, it's in his sister's. Hold on, it's in his sister's, a girl called Summer, one of his friends, I forgot the boy's name. It was also made into a film, and the person that plays August plays Luca in Luca. So, bad description, like always. And then I've got The Damnation Game by Clive Barker. I don't really know what it's about, I can't remember. But I bought it, and I'm just not going to read it. Literally no other reason. With Malice by Eileen Cook. I actually read it, I think, last month. And it follows Jill, who was in a car accident and cannot remember the accident or any. Basically, she went on a trip with a friend and then she got in an accident. She can't remember anything to do with the accident and she can't remember the trip. And it's really, really good. Well, actually, it's not. I got it from Poundland. So, it was an okay book. I liked it. And it's meant to be a thriller. I don't know. I've literally forgotten all my thoughts of the book. I don't think I liked the main character. I know as a fact I didn't like the friend or friend's parents. I don't like the main character's dad. He's a dick, for lack of a better word. Next one I'm getting rid of is Blood and Sugar by Laura Shepherd Robinson, which is a mystery. And I got it from a charity shop in Bodmin, I think. Anyway, I got it last year. So, I do have a lot of books I haven't read. I need to stop going out of frame. I have a lot of books I haven't read, but this one, yeah. Then I'm also getting rid of The Phone Box at the Edge of the World by Laura Umay Messina. And I pretty much only bought it because there's cherry blossoms on the cover. But then that's because this book is set in Japan after a tsunami and it follows Yui. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Anyway, it follows her after she loses both her mum and her daughter in the tsunami. And one day she hears the phone ringing. Oh no, she doesn't hear the phone ringing. Essentially, in this book, there's a phone box. And people use the phone box to talk to the dead. And then she ends up meeting a man called Takeshi, who's, I believe he lost his wife in the tsunami. I'm not 100% sure. I can't exactly remember how he lost his wife. And his daughter stopped talking because of the daughter lost her mum and he lost his wife. And I know in the end the daughter ends up talking, and I think first word she says is actually to the main character in this book, and I just really liked it. But it's not one of the books I'm going to read again. Abigail Dean, no, Girl A by Abigail Dean. I first heard of this ages ago because I'm pretty much only, well, apart from a few YouTubers, I'm mainly subscribed to booktubers, hence why I make bookish content. And this book was included in for Book of the Month, which is a subscription. I believe it's only in America. You can get the subscription where every month for $9.99. It's pretty much the only ad I get, or like the only sponsorship I see in my subscription box. And this book was included, and it basically follows a woman called Lex, whose father was abusive, and essentially to save her, she's called Girl A because there's a bunch of children, and they all got abused by their dad. I'm so bad when it comes to describing books. And the book, it goes back and it goes to her childhood when she was abused to now when she's a grown adult, and there's a huge twist at the end that I did not expect. But yeah, I'm getting rid of this book because I'm not sure if I liked it. I'm bad at describing books. There's literally nothing I can say. Love Letters of Great Men. This isn't by a specific person. It's edited by someone, edited by Ursula Doyle, because as the title suggests, it's love letters to their wives, to their mistresses, to their whatever, by men. Not necessarily great men, but men. For example, there's King Henry Henry VIII to Anne Boleyn. I'm trying to. Who else do I know? Wolfgang Mozart to his wife Constance. Napoleon Bonaparte to his wife Josephine. Ludwig van Beethoven to his immortal beloved. Lord Byron to Lady Caroline Lamb and to the Countess. I'm not even going to try and pronounce her name. Charles Darwin to Emma Wedgwood. Mark Twain to Olivia Langdon. Oscar Wilde to Lord Alfred Douglas. Yeah. When I was reading this, I liked it. I found some of the letters cute. I did have trouble understanding the language used because obviously I speak modern English. Is it modern English? And these were written in Old English. Yes, there are different types. But like, basically this was written in a language, even though it's English and I speak English, it's not for English that I understand. For example, here we are. To Josephine from Napoleon. I do not love thee any more. On the contrary, I detest thee. Thou art horrid, very awkward, very stupid, a very Cinderella. Thou dost not write me at all. Thou dost not love thy husband. Thou knowest the pleasure that thy letters afford him. And thou dost not write him 6 lines of even haphazard scribble. How do you do then all day, madam? What matter of such importance is it that takes up your time from writing to your very good lover? That's just a tiny bit of blur. Next one is Yolk by Mary H.K. Choi. I love the cover. I love the design. And I'm very stupid. I didn't realise that's the O in yolk is meant to be an egg yolk. And this follows June and one of her sisters ill, and essentially her sister's not on her identity. Yeah. I liked it, but I also didn't. I'm pretty much the majority of these books are ones I'm not going to read again. I think somewhere in here is my sister's book. No. Minecraft Secrets and Cheats. My brother got this for me for, I think, a birthday ages ago. Or Christmas. And it has 4 books that tells you about Minecraft. But Minecraft has been updated. And so these do not necessarily offer most up to date. So I've just, and like, I used to be well into Minecraft. I still am, just not as much as I used to be. So I'm going to get rid of these. For example, I think talks about a jungle temple or something. And I don't think you get them in Minecraft anymore. Correct me if I'm wrong. Next one is Good Girls Die First by Catherine Foxfield. I did really enjoy it. And it basically is a group of people who get brought to this island and they don't know why. And essentially, in the book, if they reveal their secrets, they die. And it's a paranormal, is it horror or thriller? I don't know, it's one of those. With books, I kind of get confused whether they're horror or thriller. And even though my favourite film genre and show genre, well, not really show, I watch whatever show, but my favourite genre is horror. That's why I have Stephen King. But Stephen King wrote my favourite film. Anyway, yeah. Group of people go to this island because of a parent of a ghost. I don't know what to call it. Who essentially, if they reveal their sin / secret, they die. He wasn't necessarily my favourite, but the character I liked the most turned out to be a dick. And if you have read this book, I don't exactly want to say what he did, but it begins with R. I liked him, and then I found out that he did that, and I was like, don't like you enough. Next one. My Sister for Serial Killer. I borrowed it from my sister, coincidentally. And it's by Anya Can Braithwaite. I think that's how you say it. Probably not. Also, if you look at the glasses, there's actually a knife in it. I didn't really like it. And I have nothing against the main character, but I disagree. Like, essentially, whoever the main character's sister, she always ends up killing her boyfriend / lovers, and in the end, the sister does not. Basically, in the book, the latest boyfriend is someone from the main character's work who she has a crush on, and then the sister tries to kill him, and then he's like, he doesn't die. He doesn't. I'm laughing at the sound I made. He doesn't die, and the main character did not go on his side, even though the main character knew what her sister was like, and instead chose the sister's side. Anyway, so if I was in her place, if my sister was a serial killer, I would tell the police. I would be like, yeah, lock her up. Next one is, I read this one a while ago. It's called Things a Bright Girl Can Do, and it takes place during the suffragette movement, and it follows Evelyn, May, and Nell. I think Evelyn is the person of upper class. Yeah, Evelyn is of upper class, and then May is kind of in the middle. Well, not really. May and Nell are like lower class, and I think May and Nell are like lesbians, which I love. I didn't know when I ran into this book, and I was like, oh my god, lesbians. I get excited when there's any LGBTQ plus representation in books or shows. It's not 9 times out of 10, I don't know. Next one is, I'm finally getting rid of my Hunger Games trilogy, which I do like this book, and I was thinking about rereading it, but I'm like, no, because again, I can't stay like that. I can't really reread books unless I really like them. For example, books I can reread are Perks of Being a Wallflower, For Sight, and The Curious Incident of the Dog in the Nighttime. Next one is This Lie Will Kill You by Chelsea Pitcher. And this follows a group of people who were invited to a dinner party. This book gave me escape room vibes, and I love escape rooms. I've never done one, but I just really like them. Yeah, 5 survive. Essentially, something happened before the book takes place, where someone ended up dying, and the 5 people in this book are all connected to the person that died. And I think out of all 5 people, I liked 1, maybe 2. And then you find out, yeah. All I'm going to say is there's actually 6 people, but only 5 people were invited. But yeah, the last book I'm going to get rid of is For Winter Nights by Paul Stewart and Chris Riddell. Chris Riddell is the illustrator, I think. But yeah, it has a map. But this is the start of a series, and I have Sherlock Holmes. Yeah. But like I bought it, and like I didn't realise it was part of a series, and I just don't think I like it. It sounds good, and I think I bought it because I like the cover, which I need to stop doing. I'm just not going to read it. So yeah, those are the books I'm getting rid of. In total, I'm getting rid of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21 books, I believe. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to comment down below what videos you want me to do. Also questions, and then I would happily do a Q&A video. Also give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And if you're new, press the subscribe button and the notification bell so then you get a notification every single time I upload a brand new video. My social medias are linked below. So there's my TikTok where I make more book content. I'm more active on TikTok. I have my Instagram account, which I tend to forget about, but I am on there sometimes. What else is down there? My Goodreads. I think that's it. Oh, sorry guys. I want to do a series on writing, because I'm writing my own book. Would you guys want to see that? Because I really want to do it. But like, I don't know. You know? Anyway, I'm gonna go. Bye.